Safe? That's no small claim in these parts. Lead the damn way.
Drift through the dark until time's luck brings you to Last Light's dock.
Hold there! You can't just land and start unloading strangers. They're procedures, damn it! No one gets in without being tested. Commander Jaheira's orders. And they'll have it once we know they're free from infection. Here, form a line. Let's see if the Absolute's little pet recognizes any of you.
The Absolutes what? What are you doing?
If what you've said is true, no one has anything to fear. If not, well, we'll soon find out. Now, form a line. I'll not ask again. Keep your distance. Let's not confuse the parasite. Do you mind?
We have to worry about parasites now. Gods.
Can we hurry this up? I need a drink, now.
This is a waste of time. I certainly don't have
I want
one.
to go inside. To the wood and stone.
These flaming fists
Where it's
don't take
quiet.
themselves half seriously.
Safe.
Do they?
This is ridiculous. As if I'd let some parasite infect me.
And you're clear. Welcome to Last Light.
My eyes can't be everywhere. Be careful who you choose to watch your back.
How's the barricade coming along?
We'll figure this out, all right?
Why does everything go wrong?
The shadows haven't consumed you. Good.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Secured entrance. Here is good. Safe.
I agree, sir. This gives us time to regroup.
How's the barricade? It ain't pretty, but it can take. It'll need to.
that Ronan?
Aye, aye.
On the victor's path.
Time to push my luck again. Should get started.
Making my move.
God damn it all! I can do nothing right! Not a damn thing!
This is my time. Victor's path.
God damn it all! I can do nothing right! Not a damn thing! So what if I was? Cal and Leah could be there. Instead, I found myself cornered by shadow fiends and in need of rescue. From you, of all bloody people. At least dead I'd have had a purpose. Perhaps as an appetizer for some cursed monster. I've failed Cal and Leah again. Be on your way. I'll return to Last Light. I know when I'm outmatched.
She was a healer, trying to aid the wounded in the battle against the Sharans. But there were so many. You sensed that this one was once a fisherman, taught by his father. You sense a faded memory of marching in an army against Ketheric Thorn. Victory seemed possible then. You see an old boot balanced upside down on a cobbler's knee as he taps the final nail into the new sole. Chris knew.
Not my foot.
Roland!
The air is heavy.
You asshole!
Too much.
It's about time.
The shadows haven't consumed you. Good. Gruesome, isn't it? I'm glad you survived the encounter at least. Did you learn anything more? Chosen? Oh, that's 3 masters Ketheric has served. Our paladin isn't very picky. He's aligned himself with mind flayers. But I cannot see what he gains. Perhaps we can force it out of him once we have him up against a wall. Was there anything else? The great general is paranoid. Good. That means he's protecting something. I'll wager it's the source of his invulnerability. He'd protect that at any cost. Was there anything else? Then speak. The same way Hopper's... We sent an agent until that same... From there, I made some inquiries of my own. And so I gathered my Harpers and came to this...
Did you enjoy relaxing here while I battled that wretched darkness? What were you thinking?
I'm sorry, we got captured by murderous lunatics!
I thought you were dead, you ass! Both of you!
We're all safe, Roland. That's what matters.
I was just overwhelmed. Doesn't matter.
I'm sorry. We should have been here.
No, it's not your fault. I shouldn't have shouted. I'm sorry.
Thank you for saving me. And the 2 idiots.
Humble too? Imagine that.
She has no cause to be humble. She brought us back together. A task I failed miserably at. You went out of your way to help us. It's only right you get something in return. Here. I hope it helps.
Thank you. I never thought I'd see these 2 again. It's good to be back. If ever you need us, we'll be there. I guarantee it.
I've thanked you once already.
Don't be greedy. I've thanked you.
They took Mull. I'm not the best at showing it, but I love Cal and Roland to death. They're family. Thank you for bringing us back together. Anyone gives you shit, come to me. I'll sort them out. No splitting up, ever again.
You've forgotten what's at stake. Your Iron Hand.
Ketheric's forces are infiltrating this place. You've got to take the fight to them. Aren't you going to take down Ketheric? We'll support you from here.
The towers were here. Soot, sulfur, limestone, dusted all over. Signature. I hope you get him. Ketheric and the like. I know you can.
Oh, I don't need anything else. Thanks. Oh, Barcus. Perhaps later. Was there something else? Oh, we hail from the same village in the Underdark. We're hung about in the same passel of children. Barcus tends to make more of it than it is. I am more than a part. I am its oil and gears. I am its purpose, its leader. We are inventors of the highest order, matched, perhaps, but never surpassed by the Gondians at the High House of Wonders. But our forebears were foolish, complicit with Saravok's madness over a century past. And so, we were banished. We still are to this day. Perhaps. But why should I be punished for a mistake I took no part in? The Gondians refuse us, time and time again. I have fought tooth and nail to restore our reputation, particularly against the Gondian detractors who live in glass houses. Our return to Baldur's Gate will usher in a new era for the Iron Hand gnomes. The realm deserves the benefit of our genius. I have plans in Baldur's Gate, the work of many years' labor that will finally bear fruit. You should look for me once we're in the city. The name Wolverine Bongle will be mentioned among many, I've little doubt. That's Iron Hand gnome business.
You recall stories of the Iron Hand gnomes, a talented group of inventors who were banished from Baldur's Gate.
Appreciate it.
We're bruised, battered, but we're together again. You damn well brought them back. We're bruised.
You're here! You're all right! How?
We're two tiefling queens, remember? I couldn't leave my favorite bard without her partner in crime. I did have some help from an old friend, though.
How did you do it?
Don't play coy. You could have left us behind, but you didn't. You should have seen her. She was brave, but also terrifying. In a good way.
I never thought I'd see, well, anyone again. Thank you. 1,000 times, thank you. One last favor. Take this off my hands. It suits you better.
true soul.
Why are you smiling at me?
I'm just glad you're safe.
Uh-huh.
I'm glad it was you who walked through that door. Thank you.
Things in Moonrise were bad. Real bad. Thank you for getting me out of there. You ever need a hand, you'll have me at your back. Whether you like it or not.
I'm glad it was you. Anything? A drink? A bite to eat?
Althera, I'm alright.
I know. Sorry.
Ah, there you are. Everyone seems to be quite a flutter. Do you know why? What? You're... Excuse me. Wolverine! Where is he? Ah!
Anything happen while I was away?
A moment.
Wolverine, it's me!
I can't wait for things to just be quiet.
It'll be quiet in the city. We'll have a little house, maybe a garden.
That sounds perfect.
Alive, Bran.
No splitting up.
That's worth a cheer at the very least.
Here?
For once, we are in agreement.
Wolverine!
I heard you might be about. How the devil did you get stuck here, Barkus?
I'm not stuck. I came to find you, of course.
Why would you do a foolish thing like that? Really, Barkus?
Unfortunately for me, you're my friend. Rescuing you from mortal peril is my right.
But you didn't rescue me, did you? I rescued myself, with the aid of this helper.
Ah, it's you. I should have guessed. Thank you very much for your help finding Wolverine.
You don't belong here, Barkus. As soon as the way is clear, pack up and head to Baldur's Gate.
But... Wolverine... The rune powder... We need to discuss what you're going to...
I said go home!
Please, that isn't necessary.
Indeed. Neither of you has any clue what's at stake. And why should you? It's Iron Hand gnome business. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a great deal to do.
Well, there we have it. Wolverine is safe and sound. Thanks to you. I owe you a great deal. The brilliant retort, for starters. Here you are. As promised. I give you the brilliant retort. Now, I believe our business is well and truly concluded. One and the same. You don't know him, though. This is just his way. Well, perhaps Wolverine is right. Perhaps I ought to return to Baldur's Gate. Oh, that's all right. I'm a patient fellow. I'm sure you'll clear a path for everyone soon enough.
Get you anything? A drink? A bite to eat?
Althea, I'm all right.
I know. Sorry.
Anything happened while I was away?
Too much. I can't wait for things to just be quiet.
It'll be quiet in the city. We'll have a little house, maybe a garden.
That sounds perfect.
You're all right. My gods, you're all right.
Come here, darling.
I was so scared I'd lost you.
Me too. But we're here now. Safe. Credit where it's due. Bex, this is the one who helped me and the others escape.
This isn't the first time you've helped us. Saved our lives, really. Why? You make it sound so easy. But I know the lengths you've gone to on our behalf. We'll never forget it. Never, ever. Here. Take these for the road. It's the least I can do. So, shall we go for a walk?
Anywhere, my love. I go where you go. Spend a long time moping down here, did you?
I couldn't bear to be around the others. They all seem to be coping so much better than I was.
I owe you my life. That's not a debt I'll soon forget. Thank you. I owe you my life.
Thank you for bringing Danis back to me. I really don't know what I'd do without him. Thank you.
hey.
Greetings. Once again, your mind opens to Lae'zel, and she considers the disc.
More writings on Orpheus, the so-called Prince of the Comet. The Prince of the Comet, Part 3. The histories tell us that Commander Voss, Gestil Kithrak, pierced Prince Orpheus clean through with his sword of silver, that his flesh was torn and fed to the great red dragon Ephelemon. Vlaakith's faithful roar out this tale, but beneath the roars, we hear whispers carrying truth and prophecy. The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from Vlaakith's tyranny. Praise be to Mother Gith, Queen of the One Sky. Praise be to your son, Orpheus, the true heir, Prince of the Comet. This is more than a fable. It's an affront to the undying Queen Vlaakith. Gith's son died to Voss's blade. Orpheus is no more. It is not just improbable, it is impossible. Kithrak Voss and his red dragon slayed the fell prince. You could no more resurrect him than you could glue together the pile of ashes he became. My Vash taught that the silver bells of Vlaakith's court still ring out before every hunt in celebration of the prince's defeat. As a child, I longed to hear them for myself, and sing in praises to the deathless queen and her Githraki. Tiamat's emissary. It was he who carried word that Mother Gith had negotiated the gift of the dragons, and that Vlaakith I would preside as queen of the Githyanki. Ephelemon remains the queen's consort to this day, as endless as the empire he now serves. Anything more?
Ah, my God! Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
great blood.
Under the absolute.
Don't bloody feel like it all of a sudden.
You remind me a little of the ward.
I am dead. The prisoners have escaped, and the blame falls on me. I will be split open, my innards splayed before the eyes of the Absolute, as it should be. I was, for a time. But this is no less than what I deserve for failing her. Farewell, true soul. Serve her well. Farewell.
Enjoy the view. This feels like it'd stretch all the way to the Sea of Swords on a clear day. If this place ever gets a clear day. I'm afraid you missed the ship, Trousseau, but there'll be another along soon enough. We're already stacking the cargo. Nothing of note. Just supplies for the battle ahead. I've already checked it twice over.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Right you are, I suppose. Check away. Not long before we march on the city. Baldur's Gate. The army marches overland. But we sent some friends ahead to smooth the way. Nothing of note.
As the symbol glows, power courses through.
Not long before we march on the city. Baldur's Gate.
Locals need to see her truth. Take their place in her design.
Or they don't, and we send them to meet the old gods they cling to. Doesn't matter much either way.
Stand clear of the cargo. Respectfully, true soul. They're not to be opened until they reach the city. The Absolute smiles on them that follow orders. And I don't plan on being a guard for long, true soul. Thank you.
Not long before we march on the city. Nothing of note.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Right you are.
Best keep your hands to yourself.
Feel free to haul a few boxes. We need all the hands we can get. Hold your nose around the crates. Some got a little ripe down in the cellar.
Look busy or they'll set you lifting too. Whatever's inside's heavy. Go on then, budge.
To be kinder, you know. To the prisoners, I mean. Any one of them could be elevated to true soul, should they accept the Absolute. Then I shall have them.
Lady of Sorrows guide us. If you're sure, fine.
Well met. Are you sure? And just... How can I help? With
May the darkness protect you. All right?
One with the weave.
Never a dull moment.
You seem to know a good deal about our condition, Gale.
Everything, really. Not to put too fine a point on it.
A humble specimen, aren't you?
On occasion.
No use. It's blocked.